Hello video viewers, thank you for joining me once again in the video review finally for the Eathree Gundam. Well, technically. Right now it is the core Gundam riding the Earth armor. High grade scale, in case that wasn't obvious. Yeah, this is actually a really good kit, and this pose is possible, which is from the anime, which I'm very thankful for them actually having. Yeah, but it is a bit difficult to do. Like, even the images show, some of the images showed, using an action base, and not just the little Gundam by itself. Nope. Oh well. But it is a very interesting and nice looking kit. Really love the details and stuff on this guy. Also, the posability is really interesting, but we'll get into that later. Yeah, if I can make him stand now. Come on, stand! Stand! Come on, you can do it. You've been doing it all day. Bzz. Okay. But we'll also take a quick look at the Earth armor in a bit more detail. Looks very nice. Very shiny sticker on front. And as you can see, Frustus. Those I panel lined. I did a fair amount of panel lining, even here on the shield, even though in some spots it's kind of hard to see. Haven't panel lined absolutely everything, but I did a fair amount. Wow, gee, I wonder what this thing is gonna do. Hint. Yeah, it looks very nice, and it comes with its own little base. Which this thing can be removed, and you can just plop it on the action base, but I prefer to just use this cute little base. Just set that down. Now back to the core Gundam, or as I like to call it. Actually, no, I don't really have a nickname for this thing. Yeah. But in case it isn't obvious, I panel lined these Vulcans up here. And if I remember correctly, the core Gundam is referred to as being based off the RX-78-2, which is just a big wah. Because honestly, with the chest thrusters and the way the Vulcans are designed, it reminds me a bit more of the Strike from Seed. And just for reference, I'll bring in the SD. Which, yeah, this guy is quite small. Like, the ankle armor does bear a slight resemblance to RX, because RX does have those bolts. But really, other than that, there's, like, barely any similarities between the two. Just put that back. And yeah, this Gundam, it's really small. Just for reference, here is a standard size mobile suit. The Gym Sniper 2. White Dingo. If I tilt the camera up a bit, here is a slightly bigger mobile suit. Yikes. He's small, but he packs a punch. I mean, literally, watch the anime. I've already watched 5 episodes and I'm addicted. Small, cute, and gets the point across of he's a badass. And in this mode, and technically the secret mode, which I shall not reveal yet, you also get these backpack adapters. Yay. This one I think is general purpose, meant for... I think it's meant for the Neptune weapons and the Mars weapon set. This one just works for any backpack adapters. Probably even GN drives would work, which might look really funny with this weird backpack with the single thruster. And the downward facing beam sabers. But there's the hole there. Just... oh. Ah, there we go. Yeah, they just plug right in, and yeah, they're just meant for other backpacks, plug-in stuff. They're sort of not really special. Although I do actually like this one now, because it actually kind of bulks up the backpack and gives it a bit more armor. Yep, I'm dropping stuff now. Oh yeah, nice backpack. And these beam sabers do flip, and they can come off. And be careful though, because not sure. Yeah, I've already strained it, and I did file it down because, oh my god, these went on real tight. But I'll just face that back down. And get the beam effect parts. Yeah, parts, plural. There are two different types. Let me just readjust the camera. There we go. Little shorty and long. And long is about the size of him. Short comes up to just below his leg. And these are flat beams, by the way. You can take out the beam spray gun, which that's just embarrassing. And slide that in, and now he has a beam saber, which is technically proportionate to his body. Like Yoda. Or you can give him the really long one, because overcompensation. Yep, quality. So I do actually like that they included short and long. That is very useful. And the beam spray gun is, well, not very powerful because it's a beam spray gun. I mean, come on. And you also get a little shield, and the hand popped off again. That happens quite often. There we go. The shield, which is quite small, and can only plug into his hand, which is honestly annoying. And it's really long too, so even with the secret, you have to deal with that too. But it does have a peg, so you can use that as well. Plug that into arms. It is a nice shield. But for the dumb secret I keep hinting at, which is really not really a secret if you know anything about this model kit. It comes apart as armor. And weapon extensions. Yeah, it's quite, there we go, simple. Just take everything off, and what's interesting though is, like, even though you expect this all to be his left side, the skirt armor is reversed. So you have to put this there, and it's just meh. And yeah, but what I'm going to do is, instead of taking all this armor off and having you sit through that grueling long task, I will cover the composability and then cut and hopefully edit the video and have all the armor attached. Yay. So we'll also just remove the beam spray gun. His posability, even for this small guy, quite good. Up, down, all around, wibbly lobbly. Arm goes out that far, and then if you can extend it that far. A incredible elbow joint. Ball jointed wrists are standard stuff there. The legs are obviously not going to be hindered by anything. A, respectable knee bend. And his foot can break itself, and there's a ball joint there too. So he can break it further! Because, oh my god, the way they built these feet on both this guy and the armor is incredible. And skirt armor goes up and down, the usual sort, just with barely any armor. And a beautiful chest gem, I might add. So, we'll cut here and transform! Wait, no, not really, because this is core change. And finally, for the power of editing, we're there. You get left with this, a naked sort of ship, which actually I do believe has appeared in the anime, just like it appears so high up in the sky, just like this grey blob. Because the armor, it actually comes off of this, which, yeah, I do like that. Attention to detail, as long as you pay attention to the anime. So you're not screaming, yeah! This makes no sense, because it actually does. I'll just put that there. And boom! Eathree Gundam! Core change successful. And man, what a beautiful Gundam this is. Like, I'm actually quite excited for the Mars 4 Gundam, even though there is a slight problem that may really annoy people. The core, these blue shoulder parts, arms, legs, yeah, that's all going to be repeated. So the only differences on the Mars are going to be the V-fin, the color of the core, the color of these armor plates, the feet, and these white spikes. Yeah, so I hope you like building this kit multiple times, because they've already announced 4 versions of this. I mean, it is a really good build, and it goes together simply enough, so honestly, I say it's kind of worth it. So far, because I've really enjoyed this. Yeah, you just take the ship apart and it turns into this. And some little tips. For applying the chest armor, because it's in 2 pieces, top and then the entire bottom, you can either take the entire arm off and then slide the armor on, or you can just like go up and slide it on that way by having the arm extended, which I forgot to mention, for going into this mode, you have to pull the arm joint out, it's on the slider, and bend the feet back, and bend them really far back. Like, let me show you. So, the feet bend at this point, right here. Now, come on, focus. There we go. But when I say bend them really far back, I mean on the ball joint, because the ball joint does get slightly in the way. So by bending it all the way back, it allows you to slide, actually have a slightly more easier time of putting the leg on. And yeah, the handle I mentioned. Even in this mode, you kind of still have to deal with it. The opposability doesn't really change much, honestly. Just, you know, beautiful knee beautiful knee bed still, and the foot has our interesting articulation, ball joint and hinge. The arms do absolutely not change. So yeah, and it's still really good all over. And some very interesting details appear on the shield now when you upgrade it into bigger shield. Yeah, this will get explained in a little bit. Don't worry. So will that. But the beam rifle now is really interesting and also a pain in the butt, because these prongs would just keep closing up and I just have to keep readjusting them. So if anyone's got a tip for fixing these, that'd be very appreciated. Yeah, it looks really nice, and it also kind of looks like he can shank here with it. But so this bit here and the shield do have a new purpose. So, pretty sure I was extend the arm and bring it in. Oops, I accidentally disassembled. I accidentally broke the hand. Well, I mean, pulled it apart. It's not broken, don't worry. That is a slight problem though with this kit. The hand connection is a bit weak, to say the least. Right? And then you bend the shield, and boom! He enters super firing mode or something. I don't know what this is called. But yeah, you just plug the shield in and it like supercharges the beam rifle. And I can't remember if in the anime the shield bends or it stays out. I honestly can't remember. I just know that it does bend, so bend it. And yeah, it's really nice in this mode. But I kind of like the core mode more because it's cuter. And lastly, we now bring in Jim Sniper, so you can see that his height has drastically changed. And yay! It's a very good kit, in my opinion. I highly recommend picking up... Well, if you don't want to build multiple, then at least get one of them, just like choose your favorite, but I honestly think the Earth might be just the best choice, but Mars is just really cool, especially if you get that weapon set, and Neptune, not Neptune, V2 looks really good as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a bit of a mess, because this Gundam is slightly difficult, because you have to do the whole transformation. See you next time.